Mary Dell Fuller finished her cross-country and track and field career as a 9-time NCAA All-American, 7-time PSAC champion, and an NCAA national champion who broke 7 school records and 4 conference records. Recruited as a sprinter, Fuller showed remarkable versatility in her career. From her 2008 indoor track season through her 2010 cross-country season, Mary completed an incredible streak of 9 straight seasons of competition in which she earned NCAA All-America honors. In cross-country, Fuller is one of 3 women in school history to finish as a 3-time All-American along with Neely Spence Gracie and Katie Spratford. She finished as a 4-time All-PSAC cross-country runner and a 3-time All-Atlantic Region cross-country runner. In indoor track and field, Fuller contributed to 3 All-America finishes with the distance medley relay, including a 2009 national championship as the lead leg on a conference record and NCAA meet record time of 11:24:54. In outdoor track and field, Fuller earned All-America honors in 3 different events, placing 8th with the 4x4 relay in 2008, 6th in the 1,500 meters in 2009, and 2nd in the 3,000-meter steeplechase in 2010. Her second-place steeplechase time of 10:20:37 shattered the all-time PSAC record and lasted for 8 years. Overall, Mary competed 29 times at the PSAC Track and Field Championships and scored at least 1 point all 29 times. Of her 29 PSAC place-winning performances, she is a 24-time All-PSAC Top 3 finisher. From a team perspective, Shippensburg flourished in all 3 of her sports. Her 42-point effort at the 2008 PSAC Indoor Championships resulted in Championships co-MVP honors and helped SU tie Slippery Rock for the league title, marking the first Indoor Women's Conference title in school history. By 2009-2010, Shippensburg became the first school in PSAC history to win a women's triple crown with conference titles in cross-country, indoor track and field, and outdoor track and field in the same academic year. Mary was also an exceptional student. As a senior, she was named the PSAC Pete Nevins Women's Scholar Athlete of the Year. Fuller was a 2-time Academic All-America First-Team selection and received 4 PSAC Top 10 awards, an honor that recognizes athletic performance and academic success. Fuller graduated in 2010 with a degree in biology, her teaching certification, and a 3.97 cumulative GPA as a member of the Wood Honors College. She became just the 5th individual in school history to be awarded a postgraduate scholarship by the NCAA and used that opportunity to complete her final season of eligibility in cross-country in the fall of 2010, a year in which Shippensburg finished 4th as a team at the NCAA National Championships. She completed her SU graduate degree in curriculum and instruction in 2015. After graduation, Fuller worked 8 years as a science teacher at Lower Dolphin Middle School while also working as a cross-country and track and field coach. She married Kevin Fuller in 2017, and the couple are the proud parents of a baby boy, David, born in 2019. Congratulations to Mary Dell Fuller, class of 2010, on her induction into the SU Athletics Hall of Fame.
I was really honored to be nominated for sure. And, you know, Coach O would always joke with me each time I saw him, and how many years has it been since you graduated? And he's like, when 10 years comes, like, you're going to, you know, I'm going to nominate you for that. And I remember thinking 10 years is a long time. And now here we are. It's just a great opportunity to look back on all those fond memories, you know, and it's hard to believe it's already been 10 years. But you know, Shippensburg has a special place in my heart, and, you know, the opportunity to go back and visit and see other people who were there when I graduated, it's really nice. Being a student athlete for sure, and being a distance runner definitely requires a lot of hard work and diligence, and I think that those are life skills that have carried on. When I think back to memories, I think about a lot of the people, you know, and obviously we were very successful as a team, but, you know, just the memories of someone, you know, getting their PR or finishing their first race, or I stumbled across a speech I had written my senior year, like our last banquet for, I think it might have been cross country, you know, and I was like, do you remember when you got your uniform and you put it on for the first time, like just how special that felt? And so, you know, when I think back to Shippensburg and the memories I've had there, I think how lucky I was to meet the people that I did, which was really what makes Shippensburg the place that it is. after you're out of college, you know, and off of that team for 10 years, you realize, look back and realize how special it was. Like, I think I tried, and I think we all savored it, and we realized how much fun we were having. But really, when you look back and you're like, oh man, like, I hope I didn't take that for granted, because it really was a special time. And I think I mentioned coaches first or previously. So Coach O, Coach Fence, Coach Knoll, Coach Dunkel, who was the third coach, but also, you know, helped me with the graduate assistantship and was always kind of a calming and guiding voice. Were just understanding, and I think cared about the person before necessarily their athlete, if that makes sense. In the case of, they wanted to make sure that that you were doing okay, and they had your best interests at heart, not just what you could do on the track or on the cross country field. So to that, I'm grateful. Becky Fitz, with every little, you know, ache and pain and question, she was always so patient and so knowledgeable, and even just the listening ear, which they really did appreciate. Carrie and Beth Michaels were just very supportive of our team, and, you know, they came to a couple of the national meets. They came to some of the meets to support us, which I'm sure is tough to fit into their busy schedules. But then also, again, helped me out whenever I stayed for my to work on my master's after graduating in the spring of 2010. My parents, who were very, very supportive, they came to a lot of meets, and even were able to make the trip to some of the national meets, which was really special. They just always wanted me to do my best. So regardless of where I finished or what kind of race I had, I knew that they would always be proud of me. So that was always really nice. And teammates, definitely the ones that I roomed with. So my junior and senior year, I roomed with Shannon Hare, Chelsea Lacko, and Katie Fry, and got really close with them. I kind of was lucky in the sense that I got to know sprinters, you know, from starting my freshman year to then knowing distance runners and through cross country. So I sort of got to know a lot of the team, whereas sometimes, you know, you get your little niche of your events group. So they were special. I ran with and got to train with Neely, which was so much fun. We roomed together then the 5th year that I stayed, and spent a summer in Colorado, which was, you know, just a really neat experience. And just, like I said, I'm not the best. I haven't been the best at keeping in touch, but the friendships that I've formed on that team are the kind of friendships that when I see them, whether it's at the alumni meet or run into each other or a random phone call, you just are able to pick up right where you left off. And it's really nice. It's really nice to have those kind of friendships out there.